Overthinking is a mental trap that many of us fall into, often leading to stress, anxiety, and a sense of being overwhelmed. It can feel as though our thoughts are spiraling out of control, and no matter how hard we try, we can't seem to quiet the noise in our minds. Fortunately, Buddhism offers simple yet profound teachings that can help us break free from this cycle and find peace. These steps are not just theoretical, they are practical tools that, when applied consistently, can shift the way we relate to our thoughts and our emotional state. Here are 5 steps to stop overthinking, grounded in Buddhist wisdom, that can help us cultivate a calmer, clearer mind. The first step is awareness. The key to overcoming overthinking is recognizing when it's happening. The moment you become aware that your mind has started to race, you can pause and take a step back. Awareness is the foundation of all mindfulness practices. Without it, we can't begin to address our mental patterns. Simply noticing that you are caught up in overthinking without judgment is the first act of liberation. By observing your thoughts without engaging with them, you create a mental space where you can choose not to follow them down a rabbit hole. The second step is mindful breathing. In Buddhism, breath is often used as a powerful tool to center the mind. When we're caught in overthinking, our breath becomes shallow and we may feel tense or anxious. By focusing on slow, deep breaths, you can activate the parasympathetic nervous system, which helps to calm the body and mind. This doesn't mean you have to sit in meditation for hours, but simply taking a few deep, mindful breaths when you feel yourself overthinking can help shift your focus from the chaos in your mind to the stillness of your body. Breathe in for 4 counts, hold for 4, and exhale for 4. This simple technique can create an immediate sense of calm and help ground you in the present moment. The third step is acceptance. In Buddhist philosophy, acceptance is key to finding peace. Overthinking often arises when we resist or judge our thoughts. We might try to push them away, avoid uncomfortable feelings, or get frustrated with ourselves for not being able to stop thinking. However, Buddhism teaches that we don't need to resist our thoughts, but rather accept them as they are, without judgment. The practice of acceptance means acknowledging whatever thoughts are present without labeling them as good or bad. Thoughts are like clouds. They come and go, and they don't define who we are. By accepting your thoughts without reacting to them, you allow them to dissipate on their own instead of feeding them with more energy. The fourth step is detachment. Overthinking often arises when we become too attached to our thoughts. We start to identify with them, believing they are facts or truths that must be acted upon. But Buddhism teaches us to view our thoughts as temporary and ever-changing. They are not permanent truths, but passing phenomena. Just as clouds in the sky shift and change form, our thoughts come and go. By practicing detachment, we can loosen our grip on these thoughts. We can observe them without getting caught up in their storylines. It's important to remember that you are not your thoughts. You are the awareness behind them, and by detaching from them, you regain control of your mental landscape. The final step is compassion, both for yourself and for others. Often, overthinking is accompanied by self-criticism or harsh judgments. We beat ourselves up for not being able to stop thinking or for feeling overwhelmed by our emotions. But Buddhism teaches the importance of self-compassion. Instead of berating yourself, treat yourself with kindness, patience, and understanding. Recognize that you are human, and it's okay to experience difficult thoughts and emotions. You wouldn't judge or criticize a friend who was struggling with overthinking, so why do it to yourself? Practicing self-compassion can create a sense of safety and ease, allowing you to gently shift your focus away from the cycle of overthinking. These 5 steps, awareness, mindful breathing, acceptance, detachment, and compassion, are deeply intertwined and can be practiced together. They form a holistic approach to overcoming overthinking and cultivating a peaceful mind. While these steps might not eliminate overthinking entirely, they offer a powerful way to manage it. With practice, you will start to notice that you are less entangled in your thoughts and more present in the here and now. Over time, you'll find that you can detach from the chaos of your mind, reducing stress and creating space for clarity and calm. Buddhism teaches us that the mind is not something to be conquered, but something to be understood and cared for. By applying these simple principles, you can begin to transform your relationship with your thoughts and find greater peace and balance in your life.